हेलो भाई। हेलो हेलो। We are dead. We are dead, brother. We are literally dead. Why did we died, man? तो अपन तो मर चुके हैं अब। तो क्या करना चाहिए भाई? एक मर गया। लकी वाला कष्ट कर लिया पूरा। मैंने कल चालू करा था यार। उफ, स्ट्रीम। कोई सा तो वर्ड क्वेस्ट चालू करा था मैंने, ये कंप्लीट कर लेते हैं फटाफट से भाई। फिर अपन आर्कन क्वेस्ट चालू करते हैं। भाई ये बंद क्यों कर दिया? फाइट होगी क्या बड़ी सी? नो 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 नो। ओके, दे आर हियर फॉर हेल्प मी बट स्टिल। ओह, वैसे भी न्यू विलेज का काम कभी नहीं था इसके खिलाफ तो। भाई कसिंग करा देगी अकेली ना? शी इज जस्ट टू वीक फॉर हिम। Like it was so easy, man. These guys aren't even a threat to us. फटाफट से आर्कन क्वेस्ट करना भाई, इसके बाद खत्म हो जाइए एक बार क्वेस्ट। डन क्या? ओके, खत्म। लेट्स गो। द स्टोरी ऑफ एंटर द बबल। भाई घुस गए बबल में तो चालू हो भाई। वी आर अबव वाटर और इन वाटर। ओके भाई किधर से आए थे अपन? गेट कैसे बंद हो गए? ओके यार सर। ओह माय गॉड, एक डोमेन।
An impressive bounty.
This is domain or something. Teleport waypoint. Great. Maybe a little warning next time. No, it's another world. Maybe it was just teleporter. It is kind of another thingy. हेलो भैया, जो भी स्ट्रीम देख रहे हैं यार, लाइक तो कर दो यार। और हाय हेलो तो बोल तो भाई। आई नो यू आर वॉचिंग ब्रो। अरे एक्ट 2 चालू हो गया। नजीर, चलो पुराना खत्म हुआ, बात खत्म। 50 प्रीमोस मिले, कमीशन हुआ एंड इनकम्प्लीट स्टोरी क्वेस्ट। कौन सा वाला इनकम्प्लीट है? देखेंगे भाई। एक्सपीरियंस like let's go over there in Fontaine. भाई आवाज तो पूरी आ रही है ना, कोई दिक्कत थोड़ी ना। बस 6 घंटे हो जाए, कोई नहीं यार, दोनों वापस भेज देते हैं ना।
Thank you for
अचीवमेंट भी लेना है अपने को, एक दो एक ही है क्या? और कोई भी है? नो, 370 प्रीमोस मिल गए। Let's go there, let's go here, let's go here. Close this shit. So I have 5 of them. मेरे से उठा लेते जो भी मिला है। Like, let's fucking wish. Let's just do it now, bro. 4 star, nice, nice. और वेपन और करेक्टर बैनेट मुझे यार, नहीं यार, यार नहीं नीचे यार, बैनेट चाहिए। I need बैनेट।
What could the children be?
और C2 एनफे नहीं चाहिए भाई मेरे को, बैनेट चाहिए। नीड है बैनेट।
Let them do as they please.
Let's go and heal over there first. न्यूवी को रिवाइव कर लेते ना भाई पहले फटाफट से. टावर ढूंढ रहा था किधर था. मिल गया इधर है. ये रहा. हाइड्रो वाले विश भी कर लेते हैं जितने भी है. 13 है भाई. नाइस. ओके. हाँ भाई सब कुछ तोड़ देंगे फोड़ देंगे भाई आज तो. लो अब क्वेस्ट चालू करता है भाई अपन अपना वर्ड क्वेस्ट. आई मीन वर्ड क्वेस्ट बोल रहा हूँ. तोड़ देंगे फोड़ देंगे भाई. सबकी हड्डियां तोड़ेंगे जो भी आएगा लड़ाई करने. सबको कूट डालेंगे यार. पूरा कूट देंगे. जाना है इधर अपने को ऊपर. इससे नीचे जाना है. ओके. इधर से किधर जाना भाई अपने को बताना यार. लेट्स गो देयर. और नीचे जाएंगे. थैंक यू भाई लाइक करने के लिए यार. Let's change the character यार. ये इसका फुल हो गया यार फ्रेंडशिप लेवल. इनका अपने कोई बंदा बिल्ड करना है बाद में तो इसको ले लेते हैं अब. Okay, no, she's good. लाइक अपने आर्लचीनो या फिर न्यूवी को तो चेंज करने नहीं वाले भाई अपन. और नागा को भी नहीं करना अभी तो. अभी तो मिली है. अब इस साइड सुपर जाएंगे. व्हाट द हेल यार. चलो ऊपर लेवल. नीचे क्यों लाए भाई हमें. ऊपर ही जाना था तो. लिनी मिल गया भाई. फाइनली वी फाउंड द लिनी. ये बार तो छोड़ा था ना. हाँ लिनी के पास जाना था ना अपने को.
That look in your eyes. You found something?
A little something, yeah.
This is no time to be modest. Just tell him we found a boatload of information.
Oh, as expected of the legendary duo, you have my.
नाविया भी आती नहीं यार. मजा आता है यार.
I'd have never guessed that myself. The rumors swirling about this place are unreliable after all, and Master Child probably went. He is a harbinger after all. I suppose he's much more resourceful than I initially gave him. Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our final report to Father. We need to find out Master Child's exact.
कहाँ है लड़की जैसे कपड़े पहन रहा है भाई. लड़का ही तो है.
Father told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine.
लड़के जैसे ही है भाई. लड़के जैसे है.
He actually had some.
Yeah, maybe he just wearing his sister's clothes. Maybe.
Well, when when you put it that way.
Bingo!
He's working today. Coming, it's the least I can
Hey,
do.
he's a clown na bro. He's a Joker clown,
far more
magician.
Now,
So वो तो ऐसे ही कपड़े
just
पहनते
to do
weird type.
that, he'll have to set out on the next pipe cleaning day at the earliest.
You can even estimate how long it'll take for him to get.
We've been working together for a long time. We know each other's capabilities like the Bat Traveler. What say you to meeting here 9 days from now? We'll be able to pick up Fremine while we're at it, too. Oh, and there's just one last thing we'd like your help with.
What's this last
Though we
thing?
can just sit back and wait for Fremine's report on Master Child's whereabouts, we still need to make more progress on the investigation of the Forbidden Zone.
सच में भाई हवा में चल सकता लेनी.
Fremine's no master of disguise. Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas, and I'll
Okay.
need to spend some time helping Fremine prepare for his diving mission. So, you are the only ones we can count on.
What do you want us to do? Will it be hard?
Well, I won't call it easy per se, but I think you'll be able to pull it off. Listen carefully. You'll need to find an excuse to get into the infirmary and investigate the room and environs. Mentioned several
Oh.
sketchy-looking people always meeting at the infirmary earlier, so it probably has something to do with the
Elemental
secret we're
bus में-
hoping to uncover.
Correct.
You've already met the
Click
head
time
nurse,
किया
so
तो हवा
she'll be
में
less
चलता है.
suspicious of you.
ओह भाई मेरे पास तो है नहीं ना यार लेनी.
Structure of the infirmary
वरना
and
like
any
we would have
activities
fleshed that
within,
out.
and pass those on to me alongside anything else you're able to but also
मेरे को तो
there's
लगा
no
सिर्फ
need to
Wanderer
take
है जो हवा में
risks.
चल सकता है.
Don't forget,
और
my
लच्छिनों के पास एक
apologies.
पंख होने के बाद
I
भी
just
यार नहीं
started
चल पाती
rambling
यार.
out of habit. It was
But she
almost
can
as if
walk
I
on
was
water,
talking
at
to your
least.
younger sister.
But that's not a bad thing, right? Alright, then we'll head out as soon as.
Let's go our separate ways for now then. Don't forget,
Hey, stay here for now. Paimon will take a peek.
Okay, Paimon. Go.
There seem to be several people inside.
अर्लचिनो के पास सिर्फ एक ही पंख है ना, इसलिए नहीं पता. भाई अर्लचिनो के पास एक्चुअल में 2 पंख है. 2 लेयर्स के पास तो मकड़ी वाली टांगे भी हैं, लाइक यू नो नेव इन हार्वेंजर फॉर्म.
It's a bit hard to
Oh, what about
understand
this
from here.
किड? दिस पाइमॉन के पास पंख भी नहीं है यार, केप है ना बस.
Let's go as soon as you're ready.
फिर भी उड़ सकती है. और लाइक ट्रैवलर भी उड़ सकती थी यार पहले तो. दोनों इन द स्टार्टिंग सीन में. हैविंग गुड वेव. ओके मतलब बीमार हो गए ऐसा नाटक कर रहे भाई.
Someone, please help. She's sick.
Whoa, are you okay?
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. The traveler started complaining of a stomach ache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto the ground. Paimon doesn't know what to do. Freezing limbs, twitching fingers, and pale complexion. Could it be poison? Let me take a look. Please lie down over here.
My stomach really hurts.
Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder and walk slowly.
भाई कट सीन दिखाएंगे क्या?
You
नहीं
can
दिखाया यार.
Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you. I see now.
I see now.
My checkup has confirmed that she's not in any mortal danger. That's our worst fear out of the way.
हाँ यार she's a doctor,
That's good.
head nurse.
But I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient now. Please relax and take a deep breath.
मैं जा रहा हूँ. मैं बड़ा seems.
Don't sense serious damage damage to your organs either. Does it hurt when I press here? And here? Huh? But based on my initial checkup, there shouldn't be a problem here. Oh, how strange.
Oh no, why am I acting a bit over the top?
What about here? Does this... Oh. I understand. So that's what it is. I think you just ate something that disagreed with you. That's all. Nothing too serious. Outside of a pretty bad stomachache when it decides to act up. So that's what it is. Thank goodness it's not anything more serious. And there have been other inmates complaining about the food recently. I'll inform our head chef, Mr. Woolsey, of this problem as soon as possible. Congratulations! The health risk is incredibly low, so you should recover within a couple days. Why don't you take a rest here
भाई
while
कुछ
I
भी हो
get some
जाए
medicine for you?
नेशनल का बैनर जब आएगा तो 50-50 मत हारना,
After this new
वो
patient
तो
all gone.
दिखता ही डेंजरस है, एलिमेंट भी अलग ही है उसका तो। भाई 50-50 क्या हारना भाई, उसके लिए
Tucked away, just like that.
50-50 पहले हार के रखूंगा भाई। Like if I know his banner is going to come, then I won't even pull. Not even a single pull. काजुआ के बैनर पे ही भाई मेरे को चाहिए काजुआ किसी भी हालत
So how
में।
are you feeling now?
Still not great. I can't get her. I'll draw unwanted. That guy also seems to have noticed. Now he's looking
Her
at the
stomach ache's really bad. She was stumbling about the whole way here, so Paimon's really worried.
If Miss Sijuin says it's not a serious problem, then there's no need to worry. She's the best medic we've got down here.
But it also looks like she's the only...
Well, that's true.
What do you mean, that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation. Of course I can't speak for the whole fortress, but it's not like everyone imprisoned here is useless, you know? Though they may have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result, they still know a thing or two about medicine, and they help Miss Sishuing take care of the sick and injured.
Yeah, you're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front of another patient? Aren't you a patient too? Where did all your energy come from?
काजुआ का बैनर तो डांस लिप के बैनर से पहले आएगा।
That's correct.
भाई मेरे को लग रहा है अभी एक या दो पैच में आने वाला है यार काजुआ का बैनर।
Sorry, I
किसी ने तो
don't
मेरे को ऐसा
think
बताया
so.
था यार।
Are you two also sick?
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups and to pick up the medicines Miss Sijuin prescribes for us. That's just the nature of chronic illnesses. As for her, you could say she fancies herself as Miss Sijuin's capable helper because she learned a bit of medical knowledge ages ago.
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurier. Don't forget that you are the primary reason I have frequent heart palpitations.
Hey, don't start arguing now. Please, keep it civil at least.
Okay. They were patient one. Well, there's a box. Can't check it right now. There also aren't. Okay.
There's no need to fight. Everyone will be released someday, so there's no need to argue over silly things like this.
But
Release. It's way too early for us to even think about that. And who the heck knows if we'd even be able to continue our previous lives?
A present movable hedge is strange by itself, but perhaps it's not mentioned its movable hedge. Near of all places, okay. Is it hiding something? भाई वो मेरे को लग रहा है भाई कुछ तो है. Susan is hiding something.
please allow me to end this boring and useless conversation. Oh, and Mr. Jurier, I don't want to see your face here again.
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this excessively noisy place.
See you later, everyone. Bye bye. Get lost, guys.
Just slowly walked off like that?
That's just what he's... I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lorvine, and that's... Well, his name is Jurier, but I hope you'll never have cause to remember his name.
You really can't stand him, huh?
I mean, can you blame me?
Oh,
Who would
like
like
some
someone who's as arrogant and obsessed with weird research topics as he is? But there's no need to keep dwelling on him. I'll accompany you two for a while. Miss Sishwin should be back soon, and I'm sure you'll feel better as soon as you've had some of her medicine. No, it's nothing.
I'm back. Did you rest like you promised?
No,
Thank
I
you for getting
didn't.
our medicine, Miss Sishwin.
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here, this should be 2 days' worth of medicine for you. Take 1 pill now, and then...
Okay, take this one. Didn't give you.
Miss Levine, I left in a bit of a hurry just now. Do you still remember if we discussed the color of the pill that you should be taking today?
I remember. You said it should be yellow.
Okay.
Yellow, huh? I understand. These are yours. Please, make sure to go to bed early after taking them tonight. You'll benefit from a good night's sleep.
All right,
Okay.
then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better soon too.
Thank you.
See ya!
Bye. Get lost, woman.
I'm going to fill out your medical record now. You're widely known as the Traveler, right? I just want to double check a few details, if that's alright with you. Those two made quite the commotion just now, so why don't we let the Traveler rest? Paimon can answer the questions instead. So her primary symptoms are abdominal pain, with secondary symptoms of nausea. Alright then. Is there anything we should know besides to take the meds? No, her base constitution is quite good, so I'm sure she'll recover quite quickly after taking the medicine. Please, make sure to stick to bland or less stimulating foods, and don't stay up too late at night.
Like मांगा नहीं पड़ा यार मैं
The
like
Traveler to that for sure.
जिधर बिग मॉम की फाइट हो रही थी ना किड और लो से और उसने हरा दिया था उधर तक मैं बैठा हुआ हूँ
Oh, you're going
उसके
to
बाद
take a
I
nap,
haven't even
right?
seen a single
Okay, then.
episode
You get some rest.
like the big mom died full that's it and I stopped watching it.
We've been to lots of places together. She may look a bit under the weather now, but she's actually super strong. So you're the best of companions. Well, don't worry. She'll recover soon.
But
You're awake. How do you feel? You slept for a really long time, but we never left. Well, now you can go back without a worry in the world. Remember to take the meds regularly, and don't forget bland foods. Thank you, Miss Sijween.
is she really good girl or bad girl bro I can't even understand my deep water murk in a dormitory. It is the hatch man I want to go inside. We can't go right now. This child will see me. भाई ये बंदा इधर क्यों है? Go away bro. Okay, here are the dormitories. Let's go and take the rest. Go to sleep. Eat something. Dole.
You really are something. To be able to fall asleep like that and even sleep talk the entire time, you scared Paimon half to death. No, but you kept mumbling things along the lines of, Pyron, don't take my grilled fish, and put down the Adeptus Temptation. Paimon talked with Sijween the entire time you were asleep. She seems like she's just a sincere nurse, and Paimon didn't notice anything unusual in the room. Are you sure we're not going off track with the infirmary?
Paimon, hear me out.
You really are super thorough. All those tiny little suspicious things that Paimon didn't even pick up on. We've got to give the info to...
लीनी के पास जाएंगे यार. Okay, great. मैं उसके पास असली तो बिजी इंटरनेट. ओके. नाइन्थ डे आ गया भाई. हैच क्लीनिंग डेज. हैच ही थे ना भाई. पाइप क्लीनिंग डेज यार. लेट्स गो क्लीन द पाइप्स.
Today's the day.
All.
Let's go meet up with Lenny.
भैया अभी भी कंप्लीट नहीं हो गया. एक्ट 3 गाइड लाइक एक्ट 3 तो चल रहा हूँ. कैटेक्लिज्म क्विकनिंग. Lily!
Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
No, we just worked our shifts according to the schedule.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any. We've taken a look at the slip you've sent. Fremine successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago, and as of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary after.
Wait, why is she getting a...
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Fremine's help, you've already done more. Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We want to avoid using the same faces over and over and reduce the amount of suspicion that will fall on any given. Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step for us, so she should be the one to finish the job.
So that's what Lynette thinks. Oh, Paimon hopes everything's going well for her.
Perhaps that's true. You're both very good people, and we've come to appreciate that more than anyone else. Unfortunately, there's still one thing that could get between us, lest you've forgotten. The matter of our respective loyalties. You've mentioned before that you've had some run-ins with the Fatui. I can understand that feeling, so I assume you're just helping us out of the kindness of your hearts?
Well, everyone could use some more friends. We'll be counting on you to help us in the future, too.
Lol.
Since I see you as friends, then it's even more important for us to protect you from any peril. Fremine and Lynette feel the same way. Glad to hear it. Then, let's go check on Lynette before Fremine returns. If everything went well, then she should be wrapping up her investigation right about now.
Is now really a good time to go over?
According to my observations, Sijuin always spends around half an hour away from the infirmary right before lunch. Lynette knows this as well, so this should be a good time to meet up with her. Also, I'm her brother, remember? It's only natural for an older brother to...
Okay, then let's head over right away.
Let's go, Lini. ओ भाई बिल्कुल भारी खड़ा कर दे. दैट्स ग्रेट यार. इस बंदे ने देखा उसका क्या हुआ.
Lynette should be here right now. Huh. Strange.
As expected, Sijuin isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agree that if she were to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know. Unless...
Let's see if there are any clues around here. We can look while we wait for her. Who knows? Maybe she'll be back soon.
Okay. None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in. Except that one over there.
That's the one Lynette must have used, right? You said she was protecting.
She would have said her migraine was having a particular, which means either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette lay down up until she left the bed, or the nurse intentionally left it this.
What are they cooking, guys? I know there is something here.
Ah, this is it. We saw it before.
Wait, this thing? It doesn't look like it's been discussed. The space behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. There's probably a mechanism around here somewhere. Could Lynette have tried to get inside? But if that's the case, she would have contacted me. Let's look around here for some more clues. Don't...
He's actually beginning to panic. Don't panic. Said, okay, bhai. Panic mat kar yaar, Lini. It will be all fine, bro. Your sister is fine. I'm gonna help you, bro. I'm here to help you, bro.
There are some books here and a few files. They all look like medical record. Advanced nursing, how to raise the spirit of your patients, a quick guide to the psychology of them. These sure are some interesting books. Who knew Sijuin would be in? She even has books on understanding people's motivations and feelings. Is it because she's a Melusine? Or does she have a need to understand her patients' emotionals?
Seems quite normal to me. These are skills that would come in handy for a nurse from time to time.
Okay, let's see, bro. क्या होता भाई?
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper over here.
A slip of paper?
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to pass on my message. You may consider this as me giving you my best regards.
This is...
Is that all? The back. This...
Show me! Now!
That look on your face. Paimon's reading it now. Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now? No. Could she have... Is she already...
Wriothesley. Did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning? But why? We didn't run into any trouble last time, and he also never reached out to us since.
Why would he choose to act during the second infiltration attempt instead of...
Yes, that is a crucial question. Wriothesley, he doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So this means he had no concerns about your activities from the very beginning. You're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of interest with Wriothesley. We're a completely different story, though. I'd like to know that, too. Why did he only go after her? Don't panic. Just think everything over. I have to stay calm. This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now. Wait, you're right. With the fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds, could Wriothesley have let him go as...
What does he gain by letting Fremine leave like that?
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me. We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side. If Wriothesley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. We have to calm him down. Don't be like this, Lenny. Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child.
No. I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for this team.
Bro, he's so good,
I was
bro.
the one who failed to protect them.
Hey, don't be reckless! Traveler,
I simply cannot allow Lynette to be abducted. I have to go. I'll find a...
He's rushed out the door! After him!
Sijuin is...
Right. I feel like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Is that so? Very well.
Is someone?
Pack everything up. Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking.
Okay.
Someone, please help! She's sick!
I know that she's a bad girl, bro.
Are you okay?
These two. As expected, they've already found this place. Oh, they are quite sharp. What a delightful turn of events. I like smart people, but I also like playing dumb. I like the feeling of being trusted. Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic.
Lol, bro.
Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill. Wait! It's no use. We have to catch up to him.
Like if we go. Where's this girl, bro? We did see her. Where's she hiding, man? It's not fair, bro. We can't find her. Where is she dropping from?
He's already out of sight. How is he so fast? Let's go head him off at Risley's office.
Let's go, भाई. चलो ऑफिस से चलते हैं भाई. वेस्ली के भाई. The cake guy, bro. The big fat ass guy. इसका बैनर रहेगा तो maybe I will pull him, like, because he's a cryo and I don't have a good cryo right now.
Come out and face me, Risley!
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor...
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Stop joking around! Where did you take my sibling?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place. So maybe she'll appear behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No, he's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in his hands, and he's even in the mood for small talk. That means you knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start. So you deliberately aroused the traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation, just so that you'd be able to... As for Fremine, no, you probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go, so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
There was no need to do so. The fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now.
He's not. What do you...
Lenny!
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating. Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress, although as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So where do you think...
Wait, you locked him outside in the sea?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world.
should be fine.
No, we're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiate. Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity.
So, you've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the
Some of my folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all. In any case, I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, Mr. Linney, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremenet is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine. You know just as well as I that he cannot last out there for. You need do but one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to contact your superior, and ideally invite her over for a cup of tea.
You want to see Father? But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents'
Oh,
evening.
bhai,
I heard
he's
that the
so
bonds between the
smart.
members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family. I don't see why she would refuse.
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the Fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her. Both Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina have already received many.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us.
You people really are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest? Mr. Linney, you have one last chance to invite your father here.
Linny!
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Fatui has been... I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want it. Mr. Fremenet left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right
भाई
in
इसी के
front.
सीक्रेट्स है क्या भाई?
No matter how you look at
Okay.
it, the responsibility for this falls...
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
6,
Wait,
2, time's up.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen.
Please wait. Can we really talk about this some more?
Listen to the Traveler! If you can't talk to Linny, can you at least talk to us?
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way. But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws. Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you've... I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly, and I'll... Question 1.
Okay.
Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
I believe he's asking about the hidden rules. भाई क्लोरीन दरवाजा तोड़ेगी यहाँ पे. Like, why are you giving me spoilers, bro? Like, bro, what happened?
Question 1. Regarding the hidden...
Okay, I can't believe he's asking about the hidden rules. If I recall correctly, if you keep it without any rest during lunch hours on the 3rd day, you will find a portion of strange meat in your welfare meal. Okay, it's a good thing that we have already run a thorough investigation on this. Let's see. If I can remember all the clues, I should be able to find an answer if I can piece in from everything together. Okay. If you break the hidden rules of the production zone, your welfare meal might contain some strange meat. Select and include the from detailed information.
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it.
No.
The research note said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently
No.
from humans. Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. But the product has to undergo a trial because even Fonta's own employees have a lot of reservations. We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work near the production. The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour. We often see Miss Sijuin
Under what circumstances does a strange meat appear?
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't.
Okay, so this is right as well.
Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a.
Okay, दो गलत है भाई. Okay.
The research note said that, according to Collins, the.
Oh, मेरे को select करना
The
पड़ेगा.
research note said that the. According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only. I've been told that the infirmary is.
Okay, मैं correct choose तो correct ही करे थे भाई, बस आगे पीछे कर लिए थे.
What's going on? Paimon understands it now. The hidden rule of the production zone. People are not supposed to work 3 days in a row, and if they do, they'll get strange meat in their
welfare meal.
At first, we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared, but in reality, they were all prepared by Sijuin, the head nurse. She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work. Out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, Sijuin visits the cafeteria right before lunch and cooks an extra dish for those who can use the stamina boost. Sijuin has only the best intentions with her surprise gift and doesn't want anyone to find out about what she does. Unfortunately, Melusines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and their sense of aesthetics is even more alien. The recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals cannot taste the care within and usually just freak out. Are we on the right track?
Not bad. You've uncovered Sijuin's secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well. It's nice to know that her efforts have not gone unacknowledged.
Good.
Alright, now for my next question.
भाई.
There are also some hidden rules in the Pancration ring,
Okay.
including the one that you're not allowed to support both sides of a fight.
Let's see भाई.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch.
Nope.
Fonta's internal reports. We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work near the.
ये वाला नहीं
The
है.
Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the.
Okay, this one.
The research note said that the Melusine race perceives the world.
एक
very-
second.
The Fonta promoter has been struggling. The Fonta promoter has been
There
struggling
are
because he
who
doesn't
sent the
recognize
package
the real
containing
value
the
of
strange
coupons. Meanwhile, the Duke believes that.
Okay, yeah.
The research note said that the Melusine.
Like, why does strange blood-colored fluid?
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour. Fonta's internal reports suggest that there's.
Let's go. Okay, correct at least.
I've been told that the infirmary is always. According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took. I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half.
Like,
The
this was
Fonta
weird.
promoter has been.
Like, yes, I was correct, but ऊपर नीचे कर रहा था.
Paimon gets this rule too now, so there really was nothing to be afraid of. That hidden rule of the pancration ring is about how, people are not supposed to bet on both boxers at the same time. And if they do, they'll receive a package containing... People get scared when they see it because they've subconsciously begun to associate it with the missing pup. But really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet-to-be-named and packaged new Fonta trial product. A blood-red drink. It's no wonder even Fonta's own staff were questioning the company's decision-making.
Oh, lol.
The company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try to trial the product on a smaller scale to see how it might be received by customers. They came to the fortress of Meropide and offered to sponsor the Pancration tournament so they could push their new product. But the Duke completely refused to even... The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying a Fonta product here.
Okay.
And so, only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on two opposing sides of the same match were selected.
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this mystery to light.
Okay.
Although, based on your description, that Fonta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just reconsider my collaboration with the... Alright, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley! You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question. The thought of sparing Lynette and Fremine never even crossed your mind. You'll pay for this! Ah!
Lenny, are you alright?
Oh, close one. I owe you, Sigewinne. That was a fantastic...
It was nothing, Your Grace.
क्लोरीन नहीं है भाई सीजू नहीं.
Though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
Sigewinne... You...
Are you interested in all this?
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my... When Monsieur Nervulette asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. I am merely discharging... But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us? But I really am just doing what Monsieur Nervulette told me to do. Everything I did, I've done to protect them. Had I not, they would be in far
Oh,
more
but
dire
this is not that
straits
scene,
right
bro.
now. His Grace knows it too, right?
सीजू नहीं.
Your Grace? Mind
My dear Sigewinne, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. I figured I should try to talk some sense into you. What are you talking about?
Take me if you want. But let the...
How touching. Can you just give me one more minute?
Don't be like that, Your Grace.
All right, everyone, calm down. 2 more visitors will be arriving. I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Sigewinne, I leave Miss Lynette and you.
Okay.
I believe I hear footsteps.
The door from is given first in the room. भाई क्लोरीन नहीं आई है.
Please.
Yes, bro. The chlorine is
Miss
here.
Clarand. My door.
You were right, man. The chlorine is here.
What's going on? What is Clorine doing here?
Work.
I'm sorry about shooting you, Mr. Linney. The tranquilizing effect will begin to wear off soon. Please take it easy in the meantime, though.
What happened to Fremine? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like this?
What
Flushed
happened?
face, an accelerated pulse. He must have consumed primordial...
What?
Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Fremine a more thorough checkup.
भाई
Your great...
I'll talk to Clarand while you get Fremine to where he needs to be. Everything else can wait.
But it's scary, bro. I hope it doesn't just get out. He just doesn't die or
That look on
anything.
your face.
I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Siegeween may have been forced to shoot Mr. Linney again. How's the situation out there?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased. I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time, well...
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons.
It would probably work on Neuvillette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
It's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Neuvillette. Want some tea?
Not particularly. If you want to drink some that badly, just say so.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already made it?
Lol, bro.
As well then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry...
Lol, bro. Chlorine is here actually, bro. So you were right, bro. I thought you were lying or something. थैंक यू भाई समंतो भाई, कैसे हो भाई? थैंक यू भाई सब्सक्राइब करने के लिए भाई.
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater.
भाई अभी तो बहुत
Still, his condition
आएगा
is not
primordial sea.
critical. Of course,
अभी बहुत
he
जल्द आएगा
would like
प्राइमोडियल
to
से.
stay for further
भाई प्राइमोडियल
observation.
से ही चालू हुआ था एक्ट और वहीं पर खत्म होगा क्या?
To the infirmary
कोई
once
ड्रैगन
he's
तक जाएगा.
better
नाइस
more.
यार. ओ भाई स्ट्रीम रिकमेंड होने लगी भाई. बढ़िया यार.
Infirmary may not be your favorite
भाई बढ़िया यार. मेरे को लगा कोई रिकमेंड नहीं होने लगेगी ये.
We do only have a single
It's
plaque in the
good.
fortress, however.
That YouTube is recognizing my work. Thank you भाई for subscribing though.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress? How could that possibly happen?
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss
ओ भाई नाइस यार.
Where is she?
Recommended में
How
आने
is she
लगे.
right now?
बढ़िया है बढ़िया
She
है.
just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now. You might not believe me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks and tea for her.
To stop testing the muscles on his face. भाई टेंशन खत्म हो गई लिनी की. His brother is like
Linny, are
sick,
you okay?
but his sister is fine actually. At least, bro, they are all okay.
I'll be fine. They're all here now. Don't worry about me.
Are you sure? You don't look all...
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but that's probably just the residual.
I'm back, everyone.
Lenny! Oh,
Traveler, found you are here
You're-
too.
Fremine?
He'll be fine. But for now, please...
And immediately come to lift feminine up. Okay भाई. आ गया भाई feminine उठ गया.
His breathing's beginning to slow down.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
Yeah, I'll
ये
take it
ट्रैवलर
from
को
this
तो
side.
कंधा लेके चली गई थी. इसको नहीं लेके जा सकती क्या लोल?
On it.
Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. Want to come with us?
Very well, let's go, bro. भाई यार लचीनो बन क्यों लोगों
They're gone.
कंसोल करो. भाई मैं तो करना चाह रहा हूँ यार.
Tea.
तो अपने फादर की बात जरूर मानेंगे. फिर उसने मजदूरी करो फिर से.
We'll need a break.
भाई आई डू वांट टू भाई यार की कर ले सारे के सारे क्रिस्टल्स फार्म कर लाए और कर लाए. बहुत सारी और फार्म कर लाए यार. Like these guys, I want them to do that. बट भाइयों को चाय भी नहीं थी यार इनके साथ. और मेरे को भी चाय नहीं पिला रहे यार ये दोनों. They are very bad guys यार. इनको चाय के लिए पूछा भी नहीं. मैं मारता हूँ यार इनको. थप्पड़ खाओ तुम बस. लेट्स गो भाई. कोई नहीं, चलो अब इन्फॉर्मरी में चलते हैं. इन्फॉर्मरी में इसको उनको उनके फादर से मिलवाते हैं भाई. Let's go, Arlecchino भाई. Arlecchino, the father of Lynette and Frenant. The kids, the child of the Arlecchino. भाई यार तो थोड़े बहुत ज्यादा evil है यार. Like they'll just disappear, bro. Primordial sea water मिला दिया तो they might just disappear. I mean, I don't care. But like मेरे को चाहिए ना यार. Rightly को तो नहीं कर सकते ना भाई. मेरे को तो वो चाहिएगा बाद में. If you just gone from the game, it's not worth it ना bro. वो चाहिए वो game बाद में. I'll pull for him sometime. बट अभी एलान और एमिली में से किसी और पे तो पुल करेंगे ना अपन. वैसे लेट मी सी. पुल पड़ी है क्या अभी अपने पास? ना नहीं है. और भी अपन कर भी लेते यार. बट नहीं है. ओके फ्रेमेंट.
He's awake. Fremine.
Lynette.
We're all here. The infirmary at the Fortress of Meripede, Mr. Fremine. How do you feel? Don't push yourself if you're not feeling up to it.
Traveler. The sea. There's something wrong with the seawater.
Shh, it's okay. We can talk.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it. Pipes. Right.
हाँ भाई डिस्कॉर्ड यूज करता हूँ भाई.
It's all coming back to me
Like
now.
I'm trying to make a server right now. Like कल या परसों तक बना लूँगा पूरा अच्छे से decently. फिर like I'll just add it in the description. डिस्कॉर्ड का परमानेंट लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में डाल दूंगा भाई मैं फिर. ओके भाई यार वेट यार. लेट मी जस्ट मेक अ फास्ट सर्वर. The fastest server we can make.
Could Master Child be? It's easy to fix a machine when you know how it's built and how it works. But people, they're much more difficult.
मेरे बस 5 मिनट रुक जाओ. मैं अभी लिंक बना लिया मैंने. सर्वर क्रिएट कर दिया मैंने सर्वर बस वैसे ही. भाई कीबोर्ड में ये वाला स्लैश बटन प्रेस करो. बहुत अच्छा दिखता है. भाई कहाँ कुछ हो रहा है भाई. ओके ऐसे. ओके भाई आई विल डू इट. लाइक जस्ट मेकिंग द सर्वर.
This mechanism looks like... Could he have done it?
मेरा यूजर नेम भाई लो अभी बता देता हूँ. लाइक इट्स माय यूजर नेम। चलो भाई अब क्या करना है मेरे को भी तो नहीं समझ आ रहा ना भाई। भाई मैं मर जाऊंगा यार ऐसे तो।
It's getting stuck on something. Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it.
नहीं यार मैं IIT वगैरह कुछ नहीं दिया था। Let me see if I can just rotate it down there. Okay, right, I can. Let's go out.
Get in gear! Frost is coming! This is where the water starts. Master Child probably dived into the water. I'll go take a look as well.
Like अभी तो यही कर रहा हूँ, but like I'm doing something. I'm gonna do something else as well, bro. Main goal YouTuber बनना नहीं है भाई. It's just temporary thing. और कभी ज़्यादा टाइम कर रहा हूँ 2 टाइम, बाद में एक ही टाइम करूँगा डेली की. लाइक 3-4 घंटे ही कर लेंगे तब.
The vegetation here is a bit more sparse.
Okay, well, let me check.
These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently. I should be going in the right direction.
Okay, भाई. समय तो भाई मैंने चेक करा यार, ऐलान का आपने थंबनेल भेजा है.
There are traces here too. I need to keep going.
Like I'll use it tomorrow.
The traces are gone, but I don't see where he could have gone from here. Wait, what? My heart is racing, and it's getting harder and harder to breathe.
Oh my god, so this is what happened.
No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it.
Yo bro, like both are my friends bro. तो ये थंबनेल यूज कर रहा हूँ मैं. ये तो मेरे दोस्त ने दिया है, like someone else. Yeah, bro.
I can't die here. This, I have to push on.
क्लोरीन आएगी इधर अब. Yep, क्लोरीन केम. ओके भाई, नात्सु का मॉडरेटर हो. इट्स फाइन ब्रो. लाइक मेरे तो अभी 200 भी नहीं है, 150 भी नहीं हुए. मैं कुछ हो जाएंगे तो देखते भाई किसको मॉडरेटर बनाना है. भाई तो पहले भाई थोड़ा सा वो टाइम तो हो. भाई बन तो गया भाई, बट लिंक.
The trail you were following vanished, and you had no idea where Master Child could have gone. But there was also no obvious place for him to have disappeared.
Like here's the invite link भाई, but अभी कुछ भी उसमें नहीं है अभी. It's just totally empty.
You say? I must go thank her in person.
You're still too
Like
weak
Vivi,
for me.
Natsu,
Miss Lynette is right. I'm
AF, क्या शुरा bro.
Then I can assume Risley was the one who invited her to come down here?
You should ask His Grace about that. Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on. Wanna come with us, Liddy?
और तो कोई नहीं करता यार stream. Like Natsu भी
please
live
go on
बैठा है.
without me. I don't want to leave just yet.
Lenny.
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe right now, but I still...
Understood.
In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you. The Traveler and I are going to head out for now. As long as you stay in here, I don't think you'll be disturbed.
Thank you.
Yeah, let me just end this thingy and go out. भाई फादर देख लो भाई, तुम अपने फादर को से मिल लो भाई, खुश हो जाओ भाई. थैंक्स विनोद भाई डिस्कॉर्ड पे ज्वाइन करने के लिए यार. नाइस यार. लाइक मॉडरेटर, एडिटर, थंबनेल मेंबर भाई. मैं तो बस कुछ करता ही कहूँ ज़्यादा. I just started it bro. बढ़िया भाई. नासुर दोनों के फ्रेंड हो तो भाई. थैंक्स यार, उनके लिए काम कर रहे हो यार. दैट्स वेरी नाइस ऑफ यू ब्रो. ओ भाई थैंक यू यार. लव यू ब्रो फॉर दैट.
Excuse me.
I take it, Mr.
भाई
Frum-
किसके सॉफ्टवेयर का यूज करते हो?
I wouldn't have left.
I've been expecting those.
I wanted to check up.
Mostly fine.
If you don't mind, I'd like to perform another quick physical exam.
All right. Thank you for looking out for me.
Well, want to explain yourself, Risley?
नेक्स्ट पे जो आएगा नेट लंका
Of
उसके
course,
लिए भी
but I'm not partial to the
थोड़ा
word choice
भड़कते
of
thumbnails बना दूंगा।
explain. Which
बढ़िया
shall I
यार,
begin?
बहुत मजा आ जाएगा फिर तो यार।
No, I just knew they were Fatui operatives sent to the fortress by the Knave. As for their specific goals, I only figured those out as you.
You managed to monitor and stay ahead of them even though you didn't know what they were trying to do?
कैनवा पिक्सल
They
पिक्सल
came
लगा
here with
सकता।
ulterior
मैं थंडर
motives.
वीडियो एडिट
I'm
मैं
quite
भी कर
adept at
सकूंगा।
discerning what that kind of
मोबाइल
behavior
एडिटिंग।
signals.
ओ भाई
Initially,
मोबाइल
I
से बनाता
thought
भाई,
the goal
वाह
was
यार।
just to investigate Child's disappearance.
मेरे को समझ ही नहीं आता, मैंने ट्राई करे थंबनेल वगैरह बनाने का कभी।
But in
Like,
truth,
I don't know how to
anything
do it,
special
like,
to help. Of course, it's
figure
inevitable.
out
but
it
the
नहीं
Knave
था यार,
would make
कि
most
क्या
quite
अच्छा लगेगा क्या
curious
नहीं।
about which.
So you were hoping Lenny's group.
You make it sound like that's a bad thing.
Like color and all,
Unfortunately,
I can't
things,
figure
the
them
Forbidden
out.
Zone has always been Lenny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him. I began to intervene out of concern for your safety, and also to prevent the fortress from becoming entangled in more irksome matters.
Are the rumors true that you're also a former criminal?
Now, why would you put it like that? Isn't staying here all day and serving as the manager of the fortress a kind of sentence unto itself? Another form of prison? I just happen to have some support from the rest of the
हो तो
inmates.
आसान होता है।
That's all.
होता है भाई।
Oh, right. Paimon wanted to ask, who invited...
Me, of course. I paid her good mora to come down to the fortress for some field. As a champion duelist, Miss Cloran could be considered to be an independent party. I needed to find an exceptionally capable person to help me get through the impending crisis.
And saving Fremen
मोबाइल
was
भी
part of the
बिल्कुल
crisis?
सस्ता है मेरा।
You can think of it like that.
नहीं है
yes.
टैबलेट पीसी मेरे पास यार।
Credit where
कोई भाई
credit is
कभी ना
due,
कभी
that
खरीद ही लोगे
boy
यार।
is quite adept at diving. Had conditions not been as hostile as they were, he probably would have found the missing Harbinger already. That's not something you should be asking after. Neverlet only asked you to investigate. All I need to prove to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance. That should be
भाई
clear
गरीब
now that
आप
you've
हो,
spoken
मैं
to
हूँ, सब
Fremen.
गरीब है भाई।
We've already
अमीर तो कुछ लोग
there's
हैं।
something wrong with the infirmary, and we've answered a bunch of questions that you threw at us. Isn't it about time that you answer our last question and
You make a compelling case.
Yeah, Paimon really wants to know.
भाई टोलो
Even
भाई
if the truth may
चैनल
not be
ग्रो होने
pleasant.
के बाद खरीद देंगे हमारे लिए।
Follow me.
ग्रो तो हो भाई पहले ग्रो हुआ करवाओ भाई, ग्रो करवाओ, शेयर करो स्ट्रीम, हजारों लाखों सब्सक्राइबर करवाओ, फिर गिव अवे करेंगे ना भाई। पहले अपने पास तो कुछ है।
There's a hidden door here? And a whole basement behind it? Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, right?
It seems you've forgotten just what kind of place that.
Oh my god bro, इतना हिडन। जितने हमने से
Stand on the
पैसे
central
बना
plate.
पाता हूँ
Wait, is there
उससे
a
ही
secret mechanism?
सारे गेंशिन स्ट्रीमर्स को सपोर्ट करने के लिए जीपे कर देता हूँ, या कभी मेंबरशिप गिफ्टिंग कभी सुपर चैट कर देता दिए। ओ भाई सही है भाई, आप थंबनेल से पैसे बना रहे हो तो मेरे को तो आते ही नहीं भाई थंबनेल बनाने।
So, this is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, Paimon sure doesn't see anything. What a huge door!
There are 3 such isolation gates in total. Generally speaking, I'm the only one who's allowed to go inside. Hence the name Forbidden. Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell your little Fatui friend?
Well, Paimon wasn't thinking of keeping any...
Well, I'd advise you wait until you've seen the whole truth of this place for yourself before deciding whether or not to tell them.
Okay, let's see, let's go bro। भाई खाली ये भी लिए। Okay, we won't care. It's not that bad. She's not that bad. Total earning
So there's a switch
चार
on
के
the
तक है भाई।
side.
नाइस है, मेरी अर्निंग तो लाइक 0 है टोटली। था लेकिन उसने फैमिली में सपोर्ट नहीं दिया
Whoa,
और
they all
लिट
just went up one by one.
करके बहुत दुखी था भाई। अब मेरी फैमिली को पता है मैं कर रहा हूँ, उनको कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। हाँ भाई वो तो है यार, मेरी फैमिली को कोई चीज कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, they are chill about it. They don't mind me doing this stuff. भाई I feel very bad for him यार. 5 के होने के बाद भी like कुछ टाइम
I've
यार
been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it, but it'd also be risky and negligent to simply ignore any potential danger that could be behind it. The readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place. But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position, likely because some parameter it's been tracking has changed, if only infinitesimally. Normally, I would have ignored it, but I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I investigated. Any very reasonable guesses? I've considered both of those as well. Unfortunately, the temperature should vary with weather and climate changes, so for something that rarely shifts, the water pressure is more likely. We ran a few tests to increase the pressure from the... Later on, a few more possibilities occurred, such as a potential connection with the primordial sea. I began to make a few preparations based on that hypothesis. Over the past few days, the needle has moved again. With that, and the symptoms that Fremine displayed after leaving the fortress, I can now confidently conclude that the readings represent the concentration of primordial seawater in the seawater nearby.
The concentration of...
And that is precisely the problem. We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater. Somehow, primordial seawater got mixed in, and the concentration is steadily rising. Yes.
But forget about the two of us. Not even Novelette knows where the primordial sea could be, much less where we could find it. Oh.
Seems like you've figured it out. I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate. For some reason, the primordial seawater levels have risen significantly, and the indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out and mixed into the sea around. If this continues, soon it will no longer be able to hold back the primordial. Yeah, you know what the legends say. If this place falls, then everyone in Fontaine will be turned into puddles in the span of a night.
Right.
That's just too weird.
लेकिन nice यार, रेना का मिल गया यार.
Right above a sluice gate for the primordial sea.
Like I was going to about to go use Reina
tells me you
tonight.
think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy. It's just that the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I discovered it with my research.
Like,
There's no single founder
I can
of
just
the
like use
Fortress
any of them.
Meripede in any traditional sense. What we know about its history has been left to us by the people who used to live here. When the previous Hydro Archon Egeria ruled the land, all convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled. The people drove the criminals away like a wolf pack chasing away the banished.
Like रेज का किसी भी एजेंट अगर सकते यार अब तो मैं ये 5 से 6 बता दी भाई आपको तो बहुत ही बढ़िया यार
asking if there was still anything they could do. The Hydro Archon took pity on them. And so, as the number of exiles increased, more and more people joined the community.
बढ़िया यार खुद बना रहे यार
to lend her support,
बहुत ही बढ़िया बनाया यार.
The people here stopped referring to the fortress as a prison. They saw themselves as repenting sinners who would regain their freedom once they had sufficiently redeemed themselves. But as time went on, people also realized that the fortress was a lonely place. Once they had finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their withered souls fade away with the ancient secrets of the past. After many, many centuries, few people still remember the reason for the fortress's fall. Now they just see it as an integral pillar of Fontainian society, as that place where criminals deserved. Now and again, researchers managed to...
But now you know every part of that history.
That's just
like 9 बजे 10 बजे
frank.
और जल्दी.
Prophecies are troublesome things. Just hearing one will create the first wave of panic. Let's go somewhere else.
भाई हम तो जा सकते हैं इस वाटर के अंदर and like do something about this water, drink it or something, like freeze it. हाँ रायसली freeze नहीं कर सकते यार.
This is it.
Your Grace, perfect timing. The results from our last round of experiment.
Wait, Jurier, he's not alone.
Huh? Lord?
No need to panic, you two. I've already told them about our plan.
What? After you warned warned us not to tell a single.
I'm skeptical as well. Are you sure they are?
The results speak for themselves, don't they? These two may already know more than you could ever imagine.
All right then, if your grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them for now.
How about some reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the highest ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. He
Okay.
used to work under Edwin. I trust that you've heard of Edwin.
He's the one who blew the whole institute sky high. Everyone knew he was a bit crooked in the head, but you're not local, so I guess it's possible for you not to have heard of him.
भाई आज बात
Edwin's main areas of research were archium and gravimeters. As his assistant, Jurier is quite familiar with them as well. I hired him to be my technical consultant.
You want to blow up the fortress of Meripy?
What a lovely idea. I'm already a...
Gotta admit, I'm tempted to.
Guys, focus! Focus!
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my technical consultants. While Jurier used to be Edwin's assistant, she used to be Jurier's assistant.
Oh.
Ooh, are they together?
See, everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a
Your Grace, I am not.
If I dated her, I'd officially be madder than Edwin.
Jeez, forget I said anything then.
Well, bro.
Follow me.
इनकी सच में नहीं बनती. उन्हें भी दे इनकी इसको ज़्यादा ही बनती है.
Goes right up.
Your constant amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
Well, guys, this Paimon speaks too much, bro.
Paimon really thinks everything's super cool.
Is it roll room?
Well, let's spice it up a bit. And here you go.
Oh, this is.
What a huge! This is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before.
How much do you know about Fontainian history?
Not.
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria. To give you a quick rundown, Fontaine used to be ruled by the Lemurian dynasty. According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer
भाई मेरे को भी नहीं बताया कि बता रहा है यार
a
अब.
golden bee.
Wisely.
Taking the golden bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna, he created his
भाई
nation above the
फोंटेन की
surging
हिस्ट्री से
waves.
रिलेटेड भाई ये
He
कुछ बहुत
called
ज़्यादा.
his nation Lemuria and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes and islands, calling on them to join his empire.
There's a ship in this story too?
Where there's water, there'll be ships. People believe that hope can always be found.
Do you believe that too?
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and technology at my disposal. So the moment I began to speculate that the primordial sea might lie underneath the gate, I also
Were you inspired by the legendary?
maybe. Fontainians need something to hold on to cope with the impending disaster. Were the workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would destroy the fortress faster than any catastrophe. As the fortress's administrator, I'd never make such a reckless call. Alright, that's enough talking for now. I'll need another 3 cups of tea to soothe my throat. Do you have it? Seems like you're good. Come.
Okay भाई. So it's ended like right? या और भी बचा अभी? खत्म हो गया होगा यार ये request. Maybe 4th वाला act. This Archon quest is going so long यार. मेरे को क्या लग रहा है पूरा पूरा फाउंटेन डूब जाएगा पानी के अंदर और फिर सारा की सारी दुनिया फाउंटेन के लोग इस शिप में जाएंगे बट ऐसा नहीं हो सकता यार लाइक हाउ डू देन पीपल प्ले विद इट
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to share what you just saw. What you do from here on out.
ओके भाई गजब प्लॉट ट्विस्ट आ गया यार वही ना यार बहुत ही सख्त प्लॉट ट्विस्ट है भाई
Great.
बट लेट्स सी अब और क्या ट्विस्ट आएगा भाई फाइनली सीक्रेट की बना फॉरबिडन जोन्स ओके अभी भी ये नहीं खत्म हुआ यार ओह नो दिस वन ना ना अपन क्या रोएगा भाई, रोते बच्चे है ना भाई। मरेंगे भाई
Mac, do you want a cup of tea?
भाई, आई वुड रादर किल देम।
It's like Risley.
भाई ऐसे ही कैसे मर जाएंगे, हम ही मार देंगे ना यार।
While I was sedated.
Must have been Risley.
Yeah, I heard one
ऐसे ही नहीं
male
ऐसा है
voice
यार।
and one.
ना यार अपन मार देंगे यार इन सबको।
Traveler, Paimon, were you able?
Yeah, he explained it.
Very well. Then, would you mind checking your answers against my speculations? Yeah, I took the time to rest, so I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now.
दूसरे कर देंगे।
Nobody else is around.
नहीं यार ऐसा मत बोल यार अभी।
Right? Then
Like, wait,
I'll
bro.
posit my theories. I asked myself 3 questions. Firstly, why was Fremine affected by the primordial seawater? It was because he dove into the sea. My theory is
भाई don't
the
tell me
lost
bro,
primordial sea is probably very close to the fortress of Mirapede.
don't tell me the story bro, don't spoil it for me.
He's good.
That's Arlini. Secondly, Risley's attitude changed dramatically during the course of our stay here. He ignored us completely at first. I spent quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been monitoring the Fatui since the very beginning, he probably ignored us at first because he was hoping we could find Master Child Fort. What's more, the Fortress of Mirapede is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udex Nervilet. Risley is basically the king of a no-man's land. As long as the fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities. And while the two factions are pitted against each other, Risley will be free to move between the parties of interest.
Okay भाई
If I had to
लिनेट
guess,
बिल्ली
he probably has something
या
that he's working
किरारा
on
और
himself.
डियोना की
It's
रिलेटिव।
likely related to the secret of the infirmary.
ना अरे बिल्ली तो नहीं है यार, आई
Just can't
थिंक
think of.
You're super.
फेक कान पाएंगे यार।
Risley does have a plan. What could it be?
They are her ears.
All I know for now is that
Maybe she's a wolf or something. She isn't cat. That's for sure, bro. According to me. Let me just see. Lynette cat थोड़ी ना होगी यार।
I can't believe it.
The sea will engulf everyone. Just like the prophecy said.
Could Risley have wanted to meet Father to figure out a way to deal with this crisis? If you remember, I once mentioned that Father sees the
yeah,
House
maybe
of the
she's
Heart
a
as her base
real
of
cat, yeah.
operations, and she truly wants to resolve the crisis. But how could Risley have known that?
Or perhaps he didn't know and just wanted to bring Father over to his.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. The two of you have. If you ever need anything else, though you may not, you have.
Thank you for protecting.
Why are you being so formal all of a sudden?
भाई लोल भाई पोकेमोन मैंने पकड़ रखे है भाई इसको।
Paimon.
Paimon's not only not Paimon's agree.
Oh,
Everyone's angry here, bro.
Look at.
Let me show you, bro. Like भाई मैंने पहले लिनेट पकड़ रखे भाई। Here it is. C1 नहीं है but C0. We have it, bro. Like you can see it, bro, clearly. इसकी पूछ लिनी है नहीं भाई, वरना मैं देख लेता उसकी भी। और फेमिनेंट की नहीं है ना भाई, पूछ देख ले। नॉर्मल ह्यूमन बीइंग। प्रोस्टेशन में किसके है? C1 ही है, C3 की है भाई, बस C4 की करेंगे यार, इसको रुक जा करेंगे सुमेरी वाला लेके। AC5 और रखा है, एंड फिर C2 हो गई, मिंगोंग C2 है, AC1 है, C1 शिनोबू, C2 ये, C1 ये, C1 है, यार C2 और AC1 लाइक। इट्स ओके भाई।
Staring into my eyes is
भाई अपने बाप को हेलो तो बोल लो यार, अपने फादर को। Why can't I just kill them, bro? भाई रिस्पेक्ट नहीं दे रहे यार फादर को अपने। ये नहीं यार, डिलोग नहीं है, कभी नहीं आया यार। ना डिलुक है ना चीची भाई। एक या दो बार हारा हूँ, हाँ 2 बार हारा हूँ मैं 50-50। लाइक फर्स्ट टाइम अपने को वो मिली थी कचिंग, टाइनारी मिला था फर्स्ट टाइम जब हारा था। एक बार मोना भी मिली है, वो स्टैंडर्ड से मिली है शायद, आई डोंट रिमेम्बर एक्चुअली। और एक बार कचिंग मिली थी भाई अभी लिटरली काजुहा के बैनर पे। ना जीन भी नहीं है मेरे पास तो लाइक लोगों को जिन बैनर से नफरत है जिस कैरेक्टर से। ओके यार भाई किधर जाना है?
It's time for dinner. Welfare meals now being served.
You only get CG after that. भाई चाहिए ही नहीं है मेरे को, शीशी क्यों लूंगा यार मैं?
Traveler Paimon, over
नहीं चाहिए भाई, शीशी नहीं चाहिए भाई।
Are you here for dinner?
मेरे को काजू है चाहिए, बेनेट चाहिए
What would you like to eat?
और समथिंग लाइक दैट।
Yep, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like. Me too. Go for no problem.
भाई सब कुछ खा लेंगे इनका।
So delicious. Is this how it feels to be freeloaders? Wait a second, we ain't feeling full yet. How so delicious.
Beside the milk, I mean everything was super delicious.
I'm so glad to see you all so happy. Oh, see the expression on your face just now? The muscle here just moved, which suggests that you're feeling quite relaxed at the moment. Sijween, do you do this to help your patients or to better understand human?
भाई ये नहीं चाहिए यार, चीज़ी एक बार भी नहीं चाहिए भाई, मेरे को 50-50 हारना ही नहीं है।
Bit of both, I suppose.
चीज़ी चाहिए ही नहीं भाई।
Scene, which means I'm very
Chichi
different
नहीं
from human beings.
I would rather get like one Diluc, one Zine, another 4 of Kashing or Tainari.
Really? Oh, and what? Oh, that, thankfully. Although the path. Oh, and
Like,
you are
first
super.
2 or 3 pull में वो मिल ले 50-50 हार जाओ कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। But like if I have to like pull like 60 or 70 pulls and then I will lose the 50-50, then it's not, you know, it sucks man. स्टार्टिंग के 10 पुल में मिल जाएगा तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं हारने पे भी भाई मेरे को। 50 at least then the other one's guaranteed bro. We can just like do single pulls or even 10 pulls. But like जब guaranteed नहीं होता यार, जब it's quite hard ना यार, मूड नहीं करता कई बार 50-50 हारने का डर लगता है तो वैसे मेरे को अलार्म चाहिए नहीं, बट आई विल जस्ट पुल ऑन हिम। 50-50 जीत गया तो भी कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, हार गया तो भी कोई दिक्कत नहीं भाई। जीते तो अलार्म मिलेगी, नहीं जीते तो अगला बैनर पे कंफर्मेशन मिलेगी भाई, गारंटीड हो जाएगा भाई।
I'm on super sleep.
Let's go to sleep. I want sleep already.
Delicious.
Good night. Let's go. Good night भाई। उठ जा भाई, उठ जा उठ जा उठ जा।
Out of my way! Get what happened! Why is everyone running? No idea, but something must have happened. Stop asking!
लिटरली ब्रो अभी की अभी ये चालू हो गया सीन। भाई यार यार यार
Happened?
डार्क वेब पे चला रिक्वेस्ट कर रहा है।
Hey, what are you doing? What's wrong with these people?
They're here! There you are!
कौन है भाई, कहाँ है?
Oh, thank
कौन आ गया? डार्क वेब पे सेल कर सकते हैं यार से पाइमन को, बट यार शी इज क्यूट यार।
We came here. Lafaroon was sick.
Wait, what? You're the one who. Hey, okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with. Yeah, he said to.
Oh no, it can't be that thing!
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hey!
We have to go find the Duke! You two just Get out! Go on without...
Hey! Be careful!
Oh, they really care, bro.
Attention, please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at...
अब हमसे You can teleport, please complete the. ओके यार नहीं टेलीपोर्ट कर सकते तो कोई नहीं. अब हमसे मजदूरी करवाएंगे और पैसे भी नहीं देंगे. भाई मजदूरी कराएंगे और पैसे भी नहीं देंगे भाई. आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड भाई. फन है इसमें में भी फाइटिंग एंड ऑल. बट यार सी वाटर क्वेस्ट का ही फाइटिंग होगी यार. आर्वर क्वेस्ट में फाइटिंग होती नहीं है ना. वेरी रेयर फाइट्स. बट आई वांट टू बीट लाइक समवन लाइक अर्लाचिनो एंड समथिंग लाइक दैट. बट इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल भाई. अर्लाचिनो को हरा ही नहीं सकता पहली चीज तो मैं अभी. ओ नीचे ना वो तो फॉरबिडन जोन. वो खुला छोड़ के चला गया भाई बेवकूफ की तरह वो.
They're here.
Just like I said. You're just in time. But be ready to run.
Seriously का भाई. Okay, it's breaking up. वही ना भाई सील टूट रहा है. भाई न्यू भी तो प्राइमोरियल सी में के वो बन जाएगा यार. आई नो ही इज नॉट ह्यूमन बट ही विल बी.
2, 1.
This won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense.
भाई न्यूवी. What will Neuvillette do, bro? He is water type man. He can't just drink everything.
The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
और क्लोरीन क्या कर सकते हैं यार. कुछ भी तो नहीं. She can only use guns and all. A little sword. मुझे सिर्फ सेलेस्टिया ही चैलेंज कर सकता है. ओह इतना स्ट्रॉन्ग है न्यूविलेट. ये सेलेस्टिया ही हरा सकती है न्यूविलेट को. ओके भाई मैं तो हरा दूंगा भाई न्यूविलेट को. अपने न्यूविलेट को बुलाऊंगा और उस न्यूविलेट को हरा देंगे भाई. इट्स सुपर इजी मैन. भी मेरे पास 4 कैरेक्टर है. वो न्यूविलेट बेचारा अकेला होगा. बट आवर हाइड्रो ड्रैगन विल बी हियर मैन.
Neuvillette, why are you here?
Traveler, I need you to head to the op. Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Farina and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her. Will do. You
वो बताऊंगा तो स्पॉइल हो जाएगा फन पार्ट. ओ हाँ भाई नहीं कर बताना यार. मत बता. नथिंग. डोंट टेल मी एनीथिंग एल्स. डोंट स्पॉइल द फन. Okay, let me just do this. वही जाऊंगा यार, डबल आर लिचिनो करेंगे ना भाई, फरीना की फाड़ देंगे भाई पूरी की पूरी। शी विल बी लाइक भाई एक फरीना तो मैं संभल नहीं सकती थी यार, ये दूसरी भी आ गई यार, व्हाट विल आई डू? शी विल जस्ट स्टार्ट क्राइंग एंड ऑल। यार नहीं मिले यार फाउल, कुछ तो मिले, लाइक दो है, लाइक आई हैव समथिंग। रिवॉर्ड ले लेते ना भाई, ये रे इसमें मिलते नहीं क्या, वो पुल्स मिलते यार, बट वो भी स्टैंडर्ड पुल्स, नॉट दैट गुड करंटली, अभी तो इतना मजा नहीं आ रहा इसमें, बट दिस sword इज गुड ब्रो।
Look, there are a ton of. Are you two the traveler in Paimon? Though I'm sure he's already explained.
चलो भाई इस बच्चे के पीछे चलते हैं। दिस शी लुक्स जस्ट लाइक शिजुएन, दिस लिटिल किड। और भाई व्हाट डू यू थिंक भाई? नहीं यार ये पकवा नहीं है, रैबिट काइंड ऑफ लाइक रैबिट और कौन सा जानवर है, बेर का मिक्सचर है मे बी, मे बी पांडा एंड रैबिट ने इंटरकोर्स करके कराया होगा इनको, लाइक यू नो, एंड द ह्यूमन वाज समहाउ इन्वॉल्व इन इट। Okay, darling.
Oh, so you two are the honored guests Miss Farina
Bhai
mentioned.
Arlachini. Yes, bro.
Of course.
The father,
of
the
course.
daddy.
How could they not attend a meeting such as this? I must always have 2 or more guests at my dessert table. Otherwise, the occasion would be too lonely and unbecoming of my station.
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, traveler. I have heard much of your accomplishments.
I'm the knave.
I am the knave.
Oh,
One
I'm
of
the
the
eleven Fatoi
Harbingers.
Harbingers. At the head of the house of the heart and the his sibling's father. Sister does not seem easy to deal with.
I've already prepared seats for you. Come, sit
वही
beside
ना
me.
भाई, एक मिनट भाई मैं भी आता यार। तो यार she is super cold blooded यार।
Why don't you and Paimon have a taste?
She seems friendly enough, but मेरे को पढ़ लेने दे यार।
See this? See this? This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Farina simply adores. There are only 16 slices sold every day.
Oh.
Here, why don't you and Paimon have a taste?
She seems friendly enough, but can it be all there is to her? The knave is a force to be reckoned with. I should be very cautious around her.
What do you think of this cake?
खा भी ले भाई।
That's good to hear. So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do share a taste in desserts with Farina.
Child should have known to have something
I
like
wonder
that.
how he's doing nowadays. You must have heard, right? He's suddenly gone missing. I'm really worried about his safety, you know. Here's to hoping that he's an excellent swimmer.
भाई खाने मिले तो बताएं ना टेस्ट कैसा है, तो पाइमोन खा जाता है। भाई पाइमोन के कारण तो जेल में गए थे यार, तेरे को याद ही होगा यार।
Since we are talking
पाइमोन
about
हमेशा
him,
केक खा जाती है
I feel like
और जेल
we
में
should
पहुंचा
add
देती है भाई।
something. His martial prowess really looked certainly pretty impressive, yeah.
Nina looks quite nervous. There must be some kind of bad bond between her and the knave.
Oh, so you're also familiar with his aptitude for fighting, Miss Farina. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Child was subdued by Udex Nuvillette right in front of you.
Against ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just never imagined he'd run into such a person. I must express my admiration for coming from you, that's not surprising at all.
But I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame. You see, I would have been far happier had I received this news somewhat earlier. As you well know, a long time has...
Well, in any case, there's no need to worry. We know for sure that child is...
Oh, and just...
Because...
And where did he go after leaving the fort?
Well?
The fortress of Meripede lies deep beneath the waves. Unless he pranced right out of the main gate, he must have had to swim for it. Do you have any proof that he surfaced safely?
We do not. But there was also no evidence that he didn't got killed.
That is good news at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine not too long ago. Since he was unfortunately unavailable. Do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family? Dear Tonya, your
शायद जोंगली को पैसा देने गया होगा जोंगली के पास पैसा तो होता है नहीं यार वो तो सही है यार
in front of the opera house.
बेचारा पुअर जोंगली भाई और चाइल्ड भाई रिच बंदा यार अपना returning up the pressure. I am not sure if I will be able to convince him, but I can at least try to distract her from foreign direction.
All letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long as the contents are accurate, it doesn't matter so much
By
how
God of
it's written or
gold
it's
के पास
worded.
gold नहीं है यार भाई क्योंकि वो एक्स लाइफ कुछ नहीं बचा ना he just living like a normal person.
Hold on. The water in the teacup is...
I suppose this is also a sign of things to come.
I don't quite
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
न्यू बुलेट आ गया भाई लेट्स सी भाई क्या होता है यहाँ पर अब नीचे
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
Sure you don't need a hand?
Quite sure.
let's see.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
Sounds about right.
Let's go, bro. But he isn't even scared, bro. Not even a little bit. To even come in contact with the remodel sea. Maybe they are his tears, maybe? Is it like that?
A day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day.
वही ना यार रोक लिया इसने.
Power could easily obliterate an entire race. A tsunami
Let's see,
of
bhai.
fury would unleash endless catastrophe.
टोटली सील कर दिया भाई. इतना स्ट्रॉन्ग है न्यू बुलेट.
The sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
हाँ यार साइड आना तो चाहिए बट लाइक वेयर व्हाई हाउ वेयर वाज ही मिसिंग व्हाट वाज ही डूइंग प्रेमोडल सी के साथ कुछ तो चक्कर है यार उसका आई नो भाई टूटे तो का कभी ना कभी यार ये ड्रैगन अभी तक ड्रैगन थोड़ी बनके तो सील तोड़े भाई इसने he just did it in his human form ना और the fake Archon अपनी फरीना lol भाई don't ruin the first भाई don't ruin the fun don't tell me everything like 2 minutes before
All right.
Let me guess. We're...
Indeed.
I win this bet. You owe me a present.
Very well. It was indeed.
You made a bet?
We made a bet on the size of your entourage. Cloran thought you wouldn't come down by...
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake. It appears I underestimated just how
Shouldn't you have gotten used to confidential missions by now? That's just how the...
So what gift must the loser give?
He already has tons of tea in his office. I'm thinking about a set...
That wouldn't happen to be a dig at my lack of legal awareness, would it?
Well, I'm sure His Grace doesn't consider the fortress to be outside the...
I was under the impression the residents of a place like this would be uninterested in the legal...
That was obviously a...
Lol, bhai.
Anyway, you've still got some unfinished business to attend to in the overworld, correct?
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter. We all know you can't leave Palais Marmonia for...
Thank you. I hope everything went smoothly with the Fatu...
भाई child आएगा अब. I know. Child will come right now. बीच में आएगा यार, इसको रोकेगा I think. नहीं आया यार. Oh. भाई न्यू ब्लड की आवाज तो यार लाइक सेक्सी है भाई. But Archon की यार the best one yet. I've listened भाई. She's super cold, bro. Like, I think no one...
I must say, we've spent long enough playing house.
Let's go.
Miss Farina, as the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand the exact meaning of the phenomenon we just witnessed. Or should I say, that's what I originally thought. But looking at your expression, was I wrong? And you...
What are you trying to say?
At this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic representatives. Allow me to speak to you now as just a Fontainian. You know the prophecy by heart, and also that every part of it is being... Yet, here you are, relaxing, drinking tea, and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your garden. Do you really? The prophecy's hanging above our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either avert the disaster or save their own. Even the orphans of the House of the Heart have devoted everything to saving, but you? It beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, you have utterly failed to take action.
You're wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjectures.
I am not alone in my doubts, you know. All the children of Fontaine may be harboring the exact same thoughts right now. Oh, great Hydro Archon. How are you going to save them? Save us? How are the people you've sworn to protect supposed to survive in a land that will soon disappear beneath the waves?
I have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me, you have no right to judge me. Fontaine will be saved. Even if I still cannot see the true future right now, as long as I continue on as I am, I will be able to hold my head up high.
Then I ask you, Miss Farina, just what have you been working on? Where can we see it, and what is it doing to help?
वो तो है भाई. नेटलन आ रहा है. तो उसका नहीं पहले कर लेंगे ना यार अपन.
My machinations are just like the prophecy itself. They will only reveal themselves at the fated time. It is just that beings like yourselves are unable to perceive them as of yet.
I see. As a god, the proof of your labor always lies beyond prying mortal. Allow me to be so bold as to ask another way. Would it be possible for you to tell us the parts of your plan that are not confidential? Such as Your emergency response plan for the impending disaster? Oh, that look in your eyes. Have you not even...
The emergency response plan is also strictly confident.
Then allow me to jog your memory. Miss Farina, what is the purpose of your Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal? And what do you plan to do with the massive amounts of indemnitium that has accumulated over the years?
The Oratrice? It's just like it appears to be.
So you also have no idea. If I'm not mistaken, someone's using it to prepare for something. But unfortunately, it would seem that someone is not you, Miss Farina. I first caught wind of this when Linny tried to investigate the Oratrice in the Opera House. You see, even just getting close to the core contaminated him with an extremely large amount of indemnitium. But even if that had nothing to do with you,
Oratrice वाला पार्ट नहीं बोलता है तो बोल सकते हो। Let's see भाई, अभी देखते हैं ना।
Great Hydro Archon.
भाई यार न्यूवी को ना सीधे यार हाइड्रो आर्कन एक्चुअली में।
Udex Nuvillette is not at the tea party with us today. Miss Farina, I suppose you must have ordered him away to take care of some...
Yes, bro.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Of course I will. Although, I must say, Miss Farina, you seem quite insecure without the... Oh, very well. Let's stop that conversation here. There are still a few slices of cake left, so please, help yourselves, everyone.
कोई ना भाई. These are topic I can speak about. Let me see. I don't even know what Nuvillette's task was. But I had to guess he probably went down to deal with the surging primordial sea. But can he really deal with it all by himself? If he is being truthful or not.
Traveler, I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the
Indians. Why don't
you take an extra slice of cake?
हाँ, खाना भी नहीं खाता होगा ना, you are saying like, I don't know bro. हाँ यार, हाइड्रो ड्रैगन है तो ड्रैगन तो क्या ही पिएगा? Meat and water.
You too, Paimon.
Thank you. Paimon will take...
Change the topic and brings up a number of less significant matter. Okay, bhai.
Oh, Paimon's super full. That cake was great.
यार है यार, शायद उसने हर जगह का पानी पिया है, like पानी का टेस्ट वगैरह कुछ तो है यार.
I'm sure the cake also felt. It is getting late. Why don't we call it a day? There are still a few matters that I need to...
Very well. We'll end it here.
Mind seeing me off, traveler? We could use the opportunity to discuss child before I must be on my...
Paimon's coming too!
हाँ डायलॉग्स पाएंगे यार उसके लिए. Let's see. अभी कट सीन खत्म होने वाला. इसी दिखा देंगे कैरेक्टर्स लाइक या स्टोरी में. ओके वॉइस ओवर में पाएगा ना.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it. Good night. I am quite fond of the image of a
नहीं यार, रिवर से क्या है यार, ये तो है ना उधर का अपना खुद का पानी पी लेता होगा यार. You can generate water like no, like we all know that यार. Is the guy who can generate even water? Like teleport भी नहीं कर सकता क्या मैं इधर भी? Oh no यार. वो इधर है ऊपर उसके पीछे इनका ऑफिस.
Scatter!
Let's go.
I'm glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course, Child was just an excuse. I have no interest in your dealings with him.
भाई जो ओपरा के टॉप में फरीना जहाँ शो के टाइम बैठती है वह नहीं यार अभी तक तो नहीं गया.
Time on guard!
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth. As their father, I would like to express my gratitude. Do I look like an irresponsible father to you? The House of the Hearth is very important to me. You should know that I care deeply. That was all. Formal topics should be discussed in formal settings, and informal I know you just returned from the fortress of Meripede. Relax. I have no intention of trying to get anything out of you. Lynette.
They've all been working very hard and have always done all they can to fight back against anyone who tried to stop them.
You mean Ridesley. He's a tricky one to deal with.
बहुत मुश्किल है वहाँ जाने क्लाइम भी नहीं कर सकते जोंगली वेंटी वंडर चले
including me.
चाहिए होता भाई. ओ यार.
And you can just consider this a bit of idle gossip, but what's your impression? You are outside of our disputes, and the freest person in all of Fontaine, able to move around most easily. Allow me.
And that's everything that happened during the trial. Master Child was declared guilty and immediately transported to the Fortress of...
Didn't he say he was coming here on vacation? Does he not feel an ounce of shame for all the trouble he has caused? Forget it. He did give us an opportunity. I will be meeting someone
Do you require help with any preparations?
VI क्या यार लकीन का वही ना यार कितना सेक्सी है यार ये कटिंग है यार. नो इसका अल्ट वाले है ना यार क्रॉस जो चलता है ब्लडी आईज. ओ यार लचिनो यार डिफरेंट आउटफिट में ब्रो. दिस इज सो गुड यार. क्या मस्त लग रही है भाई यार लचिनो. चल भी भाई नहीं लग रही है अच्छी विद द क्लोक ऑन. वही ना यार.
You dare to run from me? Stop right this instant!
My goal is just to discover the location of the Gnosis. But I didn't expect the chance to approach Farina to be handed to me on a silver platter. This is so easy, it's actually making me a bit pissed. Anything left unguarded is usually just bait. But no one will blame someone for taking bait. After all, from the moment it was attached to the hook, the bait is meant to be set. It's just as I guessed in the second before I struck. The Hydrognosis is not currently held by the Archon. In fact, this Archon doesn't seem like a god at all. And I sense that she's under some kind of a curse.
भाई आज अटक के आ रहा है आवाज. किसकी आवाज भाई? मेरी आवाज है गेम की आवाज यार. टेंशन की आवाज अटक के आ रही है तो मेरा I can just change the setting for the voice of the Genshin. Like I can just change it. Wait a minute. अब देख लेना भाई अब आनी चाहिए सही से.
Who are you? And what are you trying to do? Please don't kill me. I'm begging you, please.
The fear in her pupils is genuine, so perhaps she's not bait after all. Either way, targeting her has lost all meaning.
Oh my god.
I left the scene with ease. Nobody came looking for me, and nobody could serve as a witness to my near assassination of
Rosamore.
I suspect even Farina dares not mention this incident to anyone. Not long after, my informants confirmed what I had guessed. After returning to her quarters, Farina quietly cried alone. She was so scared that she could not sleep that night, nor could she even bring herself to eat her. There's no doubt that there's something wrong with her. I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true Hydra.
Oh my god.
Perhaps Eudex knew. I have to find the Gnosis.
हाँ इनको तो Gnosis ही होता नहीं याद आया.
Hypothesis is correct. He is probably in possession.
यार she's just a cutie यार.
Alternatively, it might have
Pookie
been
girl.
hidden in a place that's hard.
Yes, Father.
My dear children, please.
News from the fortress of Meripede. Master Child has gone missing. On top of that, the contacts and guards we bribed at the fortress
like,
have all gone quiet as well.
Traveler hack कर सकते तो कर लेंगे यार.
Probably the handiwork of that writhe.
I'm afraid so.
This is a good opportunity. The value of a harbinger is much higher than most would imagine. We now have an excuse to exert diplomatic pressure on the Fontaine authority. Set up a meeting for me. I would like to meet the Hydro Archon and... Oh, and I have an additional...
Yes, Father.
Tartaglia's disappearance was not a part of my plan, but I can use it to make a breakthrough. With this as my excuse, I can ask for an official audience and continue my investigation. The initiative belongs to the House of the Hearth.
भाई मेरे को भी लग रहा है यार like Hydro Archon Nubulator, but no, he's not as well.
His group will be responsible for the actual intelligence.
I don't think भाई अभी स्टोरी में पता चल ही जाएगा भाई like true Hydro Archon. Who is the true Hydro Archon? कई Tartaglia ही तो नहीं है यार. Lol. Like if Farina doesn't have his own Gnosis, then who have it? Last में दिखेगी Hydro Archon. But bro, she isn't playable. Is she? Is the true Hydro Archon is playable or not?
You should know the rest.
वही ना भाई फिर तो बस.
Winnie's group is quite close to you.
You attacked the Hydra?
It wouldn't mean anything, even if you shouted it from the rooftops. After all, even Farina herself is still pretending that nothing of that sort. I've now had 2 chances to enjoy tea with Farina. I have to say, the leadership of Fontaine is even more inscrutable than I had imagined. I once surmised that Eudex Neuvillette must be the Hydro Archon, but now, that doesn't seem right to me either. I am a servant of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Over my years of service, I've learned how a real Archon conducts and carries themselves. Whether Eudex Neuvillette or Farina, neither fits the bill. Of course, that is all just how I feel. Gut feelings often do not require justification. It is, however, quite amusing to me that after all my years working in intelligence gathering, I've come to realize I am at a complete loss regarding the identity of the god of
Oh, bhai, Russian.
You think
Bhai,
Fontaine is
ये Fontaine के यार.
intriguing.
Arlecchino is the best. Like,
Catastrophe looms, yet
no one can beat Arlecchino, bro.
though. One must survive.
Her beauty is like
to do
godly.
anything else. Should the need arise, I would be happy to cooperate with you. You don't need to commit to anything right now, of course. I have a feeling that the situation will continue to evolve, and as your name is often connected with noble deeds, I'm sure we will work together someday. He certainly returned quickly. You must want to catch up with each other, so
भाई सीरी आगे जा रही है. Nice यार. She respects him at least. A little bit.
For now, yes. But this issue will prove quite thorny in the long term. I am concerned that sooner or later the Prophet... Thank you for protecting Farina. To put it simply, I used my power to force back the primordial sea and reseal the sluice gate.
A dance? Wo bin
So
you
as
like?
expected, the knave has turned up the pressure on Farina. Permission granted.
Do you have enough power to force? You have enough power? Does this mean you have some deeper connection with the Hydro Archon?
Whoa. It can't be that you're the real Hydro one, right? But that's just a speculation on our part, though. You can't tell us? Then that's okay. We can talk about something else. We won't try to force you.
If by the phrase "you guys" you are referring to Farina and I, then although I'm not sure just what you are trying to imply, I must clarify that I do not share her positions on a multitude of topics.
भाई सही बात है यार. What did you sense in the fortress? Did you manage to protect those that needed to be defended?
I believe so. And now, another catastrophe will soon be upon us.
Huh? What?
You may be closer to the truth than...
Oh? And what are you thinking? The dragon of... Huh?
Please do not be so surprised.
Bhai Hydro Dragon, bhai, don't cry. It's his tears, bro.
My apologies.
We were just guessing randomly. We didn't guess right, did we? You're not actually the dragon sovereign of water, right? Well, if you don't want to confirm or deny...
You guessed correctly. I sincerely hope you'll be able to keep this a secret.
Right, of course. Well, definitely. There's still something Paimon wants to...
Please, go ahead.
Well, if you are the dragon sovereign of water, and you were able to force... Then since Fontaine's prophecy is all about seawater, couldn't you just use your power to solve...
None of the currently living dragon sovereigns in the world, myself included, possess our full dragonhood. They say that when the first usurper arrived on Tivat, they seized a part of the dragon's power. Today, that stolen power is the basis of the Archon's authority.
There are 7 elemental Archons and 7 matching dragons.
The dragon sovereign of water who lived through that era perished a long time ago. As their successor, I know far less of that part of our ancient history. In any case, I believe I will not be able to do much unless the Archon disappears and returns.
Currently she is like a weak little girl, bro, but she will become stronger.
Given the status quo, however, I would recommend finding another way to deal with the prophecy.
Oh, so even you can't solve...
I still have some urgent matters to attend to at my office. If you have any more questions regarding ancient history, you are welcome to just...
Please go right ahead. There's a place that Paimon... We'll see you another time.
Take care.
Bye bye, New Blood. Hey, New Blood से बात कर रहा था. You see, bro? अर्लचिनो से बात कर रही थी और New Blood से. भाई डार्क सी में भी जानना है को मिलता तो मजा आता यार. डार्क सी? What's that sea, bro? यार 30 होनी चाहिए ना. We need a lot more.
Overruled. And south. Excuse me.
ओह समझा. इकोनॉमी में यार अभी तक मैं गया ही नहीं यार. इकोनॉमी में आई विल गो देयर बट लाइक राइट नाउ आई हैवंट. उसको अनलॉक करना है यार भाई. पर वैसे यार कैज़म भी बचा हुआ यार थोड़ा बहुत. अभी मुझे अभी इसको क्यों अनलॉक करा पहले. लिमिटेड इवेंट थोड़ी ना. वो लिमिटेड एरिया थोड़ी ना. परमानेंट एरिया ना. सो व्हाई कांट वी जस्ट यूज इट जस्ट लाइक वी वांट टू. बाकी सब तो यही है। इधर सलमान को पहले भाई सिचुएशन से बात करते हैं।
You guys are...
You guys...
I'm here.
All right.
Hey, it wasn't...
I was also transferred to work in the kitchen a few days ago. I can still hear Crystal mumbling to the carrots. Are those two alright? Do you think they made it out alive?
चटनी है, सिजवान चटनी है, सिजवान चटनी है भाई, सही है यार।
Oh, well, if you say so. Szechuan.
Can't see?
Can't see, bro.
I hear everything.
I hear everything. But you can't see there, bro. Let me just give him some worthless artifacts.
Keep up.
It's better than nothing. इन सबसे भी बात कर लेंगे भाई लोग।
Now get.
Well, look who it is.
Traveler.
Looks like you're...
Oh, right.
Whoa, how did... She didn't want to strip...
Yeah.
Okay, but check
भाई
your...
5 star ही 5 star।
A few things that were...
Her attitude
कौन
towards
कौन 5 star है? एक ही तो 5 star है इधर ही लेनी।
Oh, Paimon...
Farina, New Black,
Hey.
Are
Chlorine,
you going... Looks like
Raisley,
excellent. For real? Another...
बस।
Well, no...
डार्लचिनो। क्या बहुत कम ही है। ओह हाँ आर्टिफैक्ट्स तो है यार लाइक है ना भाई आर्टिफैक्ट्स काफी सारे हैं बट अच्छे वाले नहीं है ना भाई लाइक इसका भी देख ले कुछ भी नहीं है इसमें भी यार है बस इसमें भी ना कुछ है इसमें भी नहीं है भाई CDCR इसमें बस CRO भी 3% का और हीलिंग बोनस मेरे को चेंज करना है वैसे भी राडलेसिनो का लास्ट वाला आर्टिफैक्ट्स रह गया और ये आखिरी वाला दे रखा है इसमें CD मिल रखा है इसलिए इसको पकड़ा रखा है नाविया के में CD है थोड़ा सा रख के मैं न्यूलेट को क्यों नहीं दे देता मैं वाला डोंट नो न्यूलेट को थोड़ा अलग है न्यूलेट का इसमें भी CD है भाई हाँ यार वो तो है यार लाइक स्किल्स में भी देख ले टैलेंट्स में 7 तो कर दिया यार अभी ये बस ये चाहिए फिर हो जाएगा इसका 8 इनको मैं करना नहीं जा रहा है लेवल अप लाइक यार ये ना फर्स्ट लेवल प्रायोरिटी तो इसको करते ना अभी पहले। मैं चलिए क्यों जा रहा हूँ? Like why can't we just teleport it? भाई let's go I'll let you know. That's the fastest person here. और फिर से नीचे जाना पड़ेगा आई थिंक, या ऊपर आ गए होंगे, देखते हैं भाई चलो। कितना बड़ा बचा यार ये वाला एक्ट। भाई 3 घंटे 2.5 घंटे तो हो गए यार एक्ट करते करते। इंजन को पता नहीं यार, क्लोरीन और उसको नहीं क्या। That's not good यार।
That's no excuse for
Hello there. It's been quite the met.
And you?
Yep.
It can be.
I mean the.
Oh yeah.
ना यार एलान से फास्ट की बात है भाई। ये नहीं कि कौन सा ज्यादा डिस्टेंस कवर कर सकती है। The fastest bro. The fastest is for sure that guy. अब listen to bro. Like इसके वजह से like unlimited stamina दे दो भाई। She will be the fastest.
Do my eyes deceive me, or did I just see 2 inmates come back after making it to the surface?
We wanted to see how the
We're fine for the most part.
If that's the case.
Oh, yeah, what a brilliant plan. Look, he came here in a hurry.
He sure.
Miss Clorant.
Or the gift.
Nervalette got the. Well, it's Oh, and I have some.
Are these for?
Nope. You've already wrapped up your work at the.
For real? Then we can.
You may access. Just remember to come complete your paperwork one.
आया चाहे प्लेगा ही नहीं यार, ये साला हरामी इंसान है यार। Give me your tea, bro. Else like I will cut you in half. Like I have my cutter in front of you, bro. भाई देखा ऐसे काट दो यार, मैं ना भी ऐसे भी। Like you know I have a छतरी।
Feeling lucky?
See, die.
Umbrella warfare, I guess. This one's got your name on it. Coming at ya.
मैं नहीं पिला यार इसे, शायद हम गायब भी दिया यार। बोला मैं तो नहीं पिला रहा, तुम कुछ भी कर ले भाई। अब क्या करे यार। और सोने चल रहे हैं। ना पोपटलाल को नहीं देनी यार छतरी, नाव्या को रखने दो यार। शी लुक्स गुड विद दिस। नाव्या को बेकार में को खरीदनी पड़ेगी यार। पोपट का क्या है, वो तो वैसे भी सिंगल मरेगा। नाव्या वोंट लेफ्ट बी सिंगल ब्रो, शी विल गेट सम नाइस डूड फॉर हर, like someone like Neuvillette, Tartaglia maybe. Tartaglia तो maybe Arlesian में चला जाए, because they are both fatui harbingers. Oh bro, you think Yelan can run this faster, bro? वही ना भाई, तू भी कर लेगा ना वैसे तो शादी।
So it really doesn't feel the same. Being free sure feels pretty special now. Huh? How did you know? Hey, that's not true. All right. Okay.
भाई तूने कुछ नहीं करा पाइमोन।
You really are an amazing duo.
You did nothing.
It's like we've now gone to so many places to get. There are so many bad things in the world. You're counting Paimon today? Then let's ask dude, the last time we felt we should be safe now. All right then. Good night,
वही ना यार, पाइमोन को जस्ट इसको है ना थ्रेट करना चाहिए कि शो मी योर पावर सेल्स आई विल किल यू एंड शी विल शो दैट हाउ इविल शी इज ब्रो. आई बिलीव दैट पाइमोन इज इविल. ओ भाई चाइल्ड, न्यू ड्रीम ऑफ हियर. प्रमोडल से मिट तैर रहा है ये. ओके Oh, the whale! जब बोलता है तब ब्रेन ट्यूमर देता है. भाई क्वेस्ट कंप्लीटेड फाइनली. तो स्ट्रीम के एंड होने का टाइम हो गया भाई. स्ट्रीम के एंड का टाइम आ गया. लो ब्रो, but do you want me to do a single pull on Yelan? Tell me, bro. Like I've got like only one pull, I think. Yep, I have like only one. Want me to do it or not? नहीं यार, like अभी काफी लेट हो गया भाई. Tell me, just do you want me to pull or not? On which banner and well? Like we got like 3 banners on which I can pull. This single wish of mine. किस बैनर पे भाई ये तो बताओ. ये लान पे, वेपन पे. ओके भाई, लेट्स गो. नथिंग. वो तो भाई एमिली इज नॉट दैट गुड. बट लाइक देख कितनी वीडियो देखते हैं ना. 5, 10, 15, 16 और एक 17 पेटी है भाई. अब लाइक स्ट्रीम एंड नहीं कर रहा यार अभी. लाइक अभी है मेरा कुछ और काम इसमें. Like we gotta do something is, you know.
What could the
feel like this guy over and over like 5 times. So that we can let her go to level 480. नाव्या का तो करना पड़ेगा ना भाई काम. लाइक यार लकीनो के फ्लावर्स एंड आर लकीनो के तो है ना. आई थिंक रेनबो रोजेस. लेट्स सी दैट. लाइक सी ब्रो 31 हो गए भाई. ये भी 60 करने अपने को, तो इसको भी लेवल 90 कर सके. इधर से टाइनारी को हटाते हैं भाई फटाफट से. बताए तो फुश, ये भी फुश हो जाएगा भाई. टाइनारी की क्या लगाए. किसको लगानी चाहिए भाई. टेल मी. जस्ट टेक दिस गाय.
May knowledge guide you.
हाँ भाई वही ना यार. नेक्स्ट टेस्ट कल करेंगे भाई. एचपी और अटैक डिफेंस कम हो जाएगा, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. ईएम कम होएगा, सीडीएस ईआर बढ़ेगा, ईआर बढ़ जाएगा. मैंने तो इसका ईआर ही तो चाहिए ना. लेट्स गो विद दिस. अब बस इसको 4 बार मारते हैं. then it's over.
Feeling lucky? Feeling lucky? Attack!
Bow your head.
No, my sword! Lift bear!
Just take the damage, man. Just die. Why can't you die?
Let me leave you a verse.
Bow your head.
Transfixed.
Silence.
Witness my
खत्म कब यार शील्ड खत्म नहीं हुई है यार कभी भाई शील्ड लगता ही एक को लगा लिया इसने तो
rain outlines your fate.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humbled.
Hey there! Attack!
Witness the power of God.
Hey there!
No, my soul. Transfixed.
let me just see bro नेक्स्ट का क्या नाम है वो क्या अच्छा EREM का है ये दो मिल गए लाइक गुड नेक्स्ट क्वेस्ट का नाम है भाई लाइक you can see this deal of wrathful voters
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
like which boss should we kill now I gotta kill this guy as well man लाइक यार कल स्ट्रीम थोड़ी जल्दी चालू करनी पड़ेगी तो काफ़ी लेट करनी पड़ेगी मेरे को थोड़ी लाइक आफ्टर 2:30 करूँगा भाई मैं कल स्ट्रीम थोड़ी सुबह करूँगा थोड़ी शाम को लेकर लेट तो कल 2 स्ट्रीम होगी गेंशिन की सुबह और लाइक अर्ली मॉर्निंग अराउंड 10-10:30 उसमें आधा कर देंगे अपन
Rain outlines your fate.
Coming at ya! Watch out! A proper send-off!
Rain cutter.
This is where you fall.
अरे न्यू ब्लेड का बॉस है भाई
Coming at ya! Coming at ya!
No, my sword.
Silence. Bow your head. The tides beckon.
Coming at ya!
Yeah, bro. I defeated this guy. Finally. Yeah, फिर से डिफेंस का मिल गया यार. We got 3 of them. That's good. चारों बॉस को एक बार मार लेते हैं ना. Let's go.
There's still a long road ahead.
Transfixed. Propagate. Spring forth.
Silence.
Hiya. Coming at ya. Coming at ya.
Be sanctified.
Laid bare. Hey there! A silver send-up from the Spina with love.
22 के डैमेज दिया यार इसको अपन ने.
Overruled. Coming at ya. Nah. Ha. Cha. Nah. Nah. Hey there. Ha.
When you got it, bro, it was so easy. वही ना यार, घोड़ा मानव था पर we still defeated him with ease. भाई भी दिन मिल गए. वाह यार. भाई इसको भी ले लेंगे यार. अपन मैंने पढ़ने क्यों नहीं दिया अभी तक. पढ़ चुका. अरे वो तो पिएगा यार. स्टाइल में पिएगा यार. तो बिना स्टाइल के पिएगा तो क्या लग रहा है. ये भी छोटा इंसान है यार. अब यार किस बॉस के पास जाना चाहिए अपने को. किसी को फिर से मारते हैं ना. इनमें भी 3 आरपी होने वाले होंगे यार. भी 15 मिनट हो जाएंगे. 15 से मिनट में 3 घंटे भी पूरे. 3 घंटे होने के बाद तो अपन छोड़ देंगे भाई. एक्चुअली लाइक 25 पे चालू की थी, 10 मिनट बची है।
In many flavors to the discerning palate.
Okay, I was going the wrong way this time maybe. Oh, no, I was going the right way, but हमने आर्लेचिनो के लिए क्या क्या चला मिस इधर इसको सेंड करने के लिए, और ये तो अपन कर लेंगे यार इजी। ये भी इजी है, ये भी इजी है। ये थोड़ा सा हार्ड होगा फोटो वगैरह को मारना। और न्यूलेट के लिए अपने को क्या चाहिए मिस सेम इनको करना हार्ड है यार। रेड जाएगी अपने को, क्या पता यार हार्ड है इविल है क्या है, आई डोंट नो ब्रो। अपने को पता बस कि anybody can be evil in this world bro, even Paimon can be evil, but like Farina can't be evil, she's just dumb. She can be dumb but she can't be evil.
Laid bare, witness my rise. Overruled.
Bow your head, the tides beckon.
Fire! Well, with rocks. Propagate!
Transfix. Everlasting as the moon. Laid bare.
भाई पैमन तो वजन से फूड है, जब पक्का खाएगा अब कभी नहीं यार। ट्रैवलर लाइक्स द पाइमन गाय। The traveler likes Paimon too much yaar, even though he doesn't show that. It definitely likes the Paimon a little too much. Like this world is still a little hard for me bro. Not too much, I could just, there are two of them.
This is where you fall.
Be sanctified.
फिर से इसके तीर मिलते वाओ यार। सीडी का दोनों मिलने चाहिए यार, सीडी और सीआर, देन मजा आएगा ना यार। रेजन का रिक्लिवेशन भी होगा यार, 1200 रेजन का रिक्लिवेशन है, भी खत्म करना यार। इधर बैठे क्या अपन, न्यूलर को बिठा दिया भाई। और अपन अब इसको नहीं, अल्लाह चिन्ह के बॉस को मारने चलते हैं। ये वाज द इजीएस्ट वन, बट जब मैं स्टार्ट करा था, क्योंकि मेरे पास नाविया वगैरह कोई जियो करेक्टर नहीं था, इट सीम्स सो हार्ड ब्रो but now it's like the easiest one of them. भाई आप ग्राइंड करो, मैं जाता हूँ अभी, कल स्ट्रीम पे मिलेंगे। ओके भाई, how the fuck my duelet did like 15k damage like right now? Yep, he's dead. And our last boss is gone, bro. It gave us 2. Let's go, bro. चलो हम स्ट्रीम भी एंड करते हैं यार, बहुत टाइम हो गया अपने को भी खेलते खेलते। मतलब 3 घंटे ही पूरे हो गए, so let's extend it. Bye guys, thanks for watching, thanks for coming everyone, see you later guys.